Okay, this is the first tutorial in desktop navigation in Windows Vista or Windows 7. Currently using Windows 7. The desktop navigation is the same in both systems. I just want to point out a few things about your screen here. If you've logged in successfully to either Windows Vista or Windows System 7, you are presented with this screen. Usually you'll have some type of image in the background here. I took the image off because it's kind of annoying. But this is your desktop area, and then you're presented with several desktop icons to make navigation to frequently used programs easier. This is your toolbar down at the bottom, and within the toolbar you have your system tray area, which is where your clock and some of your system tools are. And then you also have quick launch icons in this section down here, and you have your Windows Start button, which is this button that has the Windows logo on it. And this is where you'll do most of your work to get to specific places on your hard drive. Your hard drive, or your computer actually, the best way to think about it in real world terms is as a filing cabinet. And each drive that you plug into, have access to on your computer, is the equivalent of a drawer in the file cabinet. When you access a drawer, each drawer has folders. Folders can have folders within them, and then also individual files. So if we single click on the Windows Start button, you'll notice this back area to the right. Patrick, that's the username that I'm logged in as. So anything I do on this computer will be as my user login of Patrick. And then under Patrick, I have documents, pictures, music, and some other various storage sections under my account, but we're going to concentrate on documents. The documents folder under each user account is the default location where the Microsoft Office applications, Word, Excel, Access, where they all store their file contents. So if you just use the default save in any Microsoft Office application, it'll save it specifically into this documents folder. And all you do is you simply click on Documents, and that opens up the document library view. So this is the Documents folder under my username, and there are various files and subfolders here. You can see a subfolder has a picture of a folder, and then each individual file has an icon matching the program that would launch if you went ahead and you started one of these files. There are several different ways to view folders, subfolders, or files within a particular folder on your hard drive. And the way you switch those views is there's a down arrow up here for changing your view, and when you click the down arrow, it presents you with several different viewing options for the contents of each folder. If we go to large icons, you'll see that each file or subfolder is represented by a larger picture of each item. If you were viewing a folder that had a lot of photographs in it, the neat thing about this is it would show you the thumbnail picture, the thumbnail of each photo in that photo album folder that you have on your hard drive. The view that I like and the most information though is the details view. And once you're here in the details view, there are a couple things that you can do. You see the name, the date modified, the type, and the size. If you click on any of these headers, it sorts the contents of that folder by that heading type. So if I wanted to see the last file that I modified, in this folder, that would show me, except for the subfolders, it would show me test document as the last. Or if I wanted to rearrange things by size, I could also do that. Or alphabetically. The thing about all of these heads is it will always organize your subfolders first before the individual files. So if I were to go date modified, it would leave all the folders the way they were and then just sort the files within the folder that I had. Okay. Now I created a text document called test document. And what happens is in my computer, when you double click on a document, it'll launch the program that Windows has associated with that file type automatically. So as you can see, what just happened is when test document is a file type text document, which opens up the Notepad application to launch this item. So if I double click on it, it opens up Notepad and then opens up that file within Notepad. I can make some additions or deletions or edits. And then when I do a file save, it saves it back to the original location in that documents folder. But now the timestamp has been updated with the time that I just updated that file. Okay, so once again, just go to the Start menu. Under the username, there's a Documents folder. In Documents folder, you can browse several different ways, depending on your view. And then within that folder, you just look for document type, double click, and it'll launch the application that's associated with that document for further editing.